Yo, what it do, what it do? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Markeith with Light Brand 22. Back again with another video. I'm just here chilling. As you can see, you could peep my website, my business. It's up on the screen right now. I know that I talked about it a little bit in my last few videos or whatever, and I know a lot of people be like online talking a big game, you know what I'm saying, about like their business and what they do and all that different type of stuff or whatever. But yeah, I'm a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually do this. So this is my business, lightbrand22.io. As you can see, my little tagline is empowering dreams and designing futures, because that's what I do, man. Liberating brands since 2014. All right. You can right here, this is what I do: website design, graphics design, branding, marketing, social media management, paid content, PPC, email marketing, whatever a business needs, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's package design, you know what I'm saying? Like I do everything. Like my business, my team, we do it all for you. And the best thing about us is that we are a one-stop shop, bro. Like we're a one-stop shop. A lot of places or whatever, they might do your branding for you, but they don't have an avenue to host your website, or they don't have an avenue to build your e-commerce store. But here at Light Brand 22, that's what we're here for. We actually give you that avenue to be able to do all of that in one spot. And the best thing about it is our prices, bro. Like you can get a whole, like, literally we act as your creative department, and it costs you less than what it costs to hire one new grad. You know what I'm saying? um you can see a little bit of what it is that we have done. This is kind of like my favorite stuff. And it goes with my it kind of goes with my aesthetics on my page. So I chose some of these things or whatever to display, because it goes with like my branding, right? uh so you can see just a little bit of stuff or whatever, the type of things that we could do for you, type of imaging, that we can do for you, type of products, that we can, you know, prepare for you, for your business. And the best thing about it is that we're subscription based. So, you know, if you, as long as you stay with us, we stay with you. We make sure to work with you. We dedicate, ourselves to creating your brand image, and making it better and making it evolve. You know, we have very, flexible tiers, to help you, like that way you can scale as you grow. We're here for the long run. That's the mindset for us. It's not just, one of them one time, purchases that fix all your needs. No, like this is a commitment. Anybody that any of the clients that work with us, like any of the people, the businesses or the entrepreneurs that works with us, they understand that this is an opportunity to have somebody on your team that is also growing, that's helping you grow, and that's gonna know your business from the ground up. And that way you don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about having to explain to somebody new all the time, going to different, you know, freelancers, or going to different agencies, and scouring the market to try to compare prices and all that other stuff or whatever. Like it's a headache. It's a headache when you can just have one person, one team there that knows you, gets to know you personally, gets to know your business, your brand identity, your goals, and all of that stuff, and they work with you to create the vision that you have in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we here to do. Here's our little mission statement right here. So Light Brand 22, the empowerment studio, revolutionizing the future. All right. So I don't like to call it like a creative agency or like a branding or marketing company or anything like that. No, like my team is about empowerment. So my goal is about empowerment. Like my whole mission is to empower, you know, entrepreneurs that are struggling against the juggernauts out there. And, and I also, like to create an opportunity or an avenue for young creatives or up and coming creatives or aspiring creative professionals to be able to eat. So, I definitely love breaking bread with, people who just aspire to be a creative professional on their own. All right. So what it says is welcome to LB22. That's short for Light Brand 22 if you don't know. But welcome to LB22, the ultimate partner for small businesses ready to dominate their market and build a legacy. As the number one solution for business growth, we empower you with everything you need to succeed: branding, e-commerce, marketing, and strategic expertise, all rolled into one affordable, all-in-one service. At LB22, we understand that small businesses need more than just tools. They need transformative solutions that deliver real results. That's why we offer the LB22 Powered Platform, a fully customizable, user-friendly website builder designed to bring your vision to life. Whether you prefer DIY tools or expert-driven customizations, we ensure your website and e-commerce presence are nothing short of extraordinary. But we don't stop there. Our services go beyond the basics to help you grow. Professional branding, stand out with logos, color palettes, and brand strategies that build trust and recognition, right? Next, comprehensive marketing, leveraging SEO, social media, PPC, email marketing to reach your audience and drive conversions, all right? And then last but not least, expert support. All right. You'll have a dedicated team of experts focusing on your success every step of the way. All right. We are mission driven, committed to empowering underserved communities and small businesses through initiatives like the Light Beam program. Now, I was just telling you about how, like, one of my mission is twofold. All right. To build up small businesses so that they can compete against the juggernauts. And then another mission is to build up aspiring creative entrepreneurs. All right. I want these creatives to be able to do what it is that I'm doing. Okay. I didn't want to have to rely on anybody to feed me. I didn't want to have to rely on anybody to feed my girl. All right. Or my dog, or keep a roof over my house, over my head, put clothes on my back. All right. I didn't want to have to rely on that, especially when I got out of the military. All right. And it's a scary world out here whenever you think of like being out of the military and, now you don't have a contract that protects you, that safety net is gone or whatever. Like that is a huge sense of anxiety for me. I didn't want to have to go through it, and I didn't want anybody else to have to go through it, because when I was going to school, and that GI Bill was going to be running out soon because I was going to be graduating, boy, the crunch time was real. And I was like really out there, like really panicking, thinking like, yo, like, how am I going to be able to cover my bills if I don't get a job immediately, right? Luckily, I did. Okay. Luckily, I was able to land a very great job that was able to really financially back me in order to be able to really put forth everything that I needed to develop what you see today. You know what I'm saying? But I know too many people that I literally went to school with that their story is not the same. There's people that literally to this day, after they graduated, still to this day, it's been years now or whatever, but to this day, they've graduated and they still have never landed a single job in their field. I mean, maybe they've gotten a little bit of freelancing in, you know what I'm saying? But they still don't have that know-how. They still don't have that education or that self-education enough to had put in the effort that I put in order to build something that would be self-sustainable, okay? For your future, your livelihood, and all that different type of stuff or whatever. So a lot of people don't know exactly how much power they hold in their own two hands in order to be able to continuously feed them and feed their generations afterwards. All right. So when it says, when we start talking about the Light Beam program, I'm gonna have to create like a whole page for that. I'm working on that. My team is working on that because it's very special to me or whatever. I already have people that's in the Light Beam program or whatever. It's a free program. All you do is literally hit us up in our little chat thing or whatever, and you freaking say that, yo, like, I'm an aspiring creative entrepreneur. I want to freaking be a part of the Light Beam program. And then right then and there, we're in communication. You're locked in. Okay. It's a program that's free. I give you like literally one-on-one mentorship as to guiding you into creating your business, getting your LLC, formed, setting up all of the things that you need in order to be a, good standing business in whatever state that you're, residing in. We do that research together. I hold your hand. I hold your hand through the whole process. And then, we start going into, like what is your lane? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it photography? Is it videography? Is it graphics design? What is your lane? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I could train you on, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And then as you get trained, we call it OJT. As you get trained, you start earning, or you start affording the ability to get earnings through paid internship opportunities, right? Or I like to call it paid mentorship opportunities, right? So as I feel comfortable with, if I see that, okay, you're learning, you got the grasp of things or whatever the case may be, then that's when I end up setting you up with some projects or whatever. My clients are very open to it. The people that work with me, they understand the mission that I have, and they work with me because of that, because we are out here creating a huge difference for underserved communities. Okay. And when I say I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I say underserved communities, I don't want it to be misconstrued. When I say underserved communities, I mean black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about black boys and girls. Okay. I'm talking about, black, Spanish, freaking, Asian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Minority groups. That's what I'm going to say. If you want me to be PC about it, whatever. But when I say, underserved communities, I just want you to know that I'm very clear when it comes down to the minority youth. You know what I'm saying? So we are out, like, my clients love working with me because of the simple fact that that's my mission. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, that they're passionate about, but they don't necessarily have the know-how or the ability to do exactly what I'm doing for the community or whatever, or they don't even have the passion to. But I'm here to do it. Not only am I here to, build their brand up and help them be successful or more successful than they already were. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people that come to my business are people who are already successful on their own, but they are ready to expand and make a bigger impact, right? Or make a bigger splash in their industry. Okay. And then that's when they come to me, because I'm the guy that's going to help them go to that next level. And that's going to help them freaking increase their business by like 150% in like 6 months. Okay. So and none of this is like I'm not bragging, you know what I'm saying? But this is a fact. I've created brands that's dominated the industries that they were in. Like from zero to big dog, from zero to winning championships, breaking records, and all of that, you know what I'm saying, is just off of one mind. And now I have a team behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just as passionate, just as hungry, right? Just as enthusiastic about making your brand grow. Okay. But a lot of the people that work with me, they work with me because of the simple fact that I'm making a lot of changes for them and for people, you know, that truly desire and need the help, you know. But anyways, let me keep on reading here. We are a mission driven committed to empowering underserved communities and small businesses through initiatives like the Light Beam program. I'm not sure if I really went all over the Light Beam program. I talked about it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys get it. It's a free to join program for minority youth, okay, that wants to be creative professionals like me. All right. Basically, what I'm saying is that if you come to my website, if you have a daughter, if you have a son, if you have a niece, a nephew, all right, that's in school, high school age and up, okay, high school or college, it doesn't even matter, okay, as long as, you know, you have a youth or whatever, or are if you are a youth, minority youth, okay, you come to my website, www.lightbrand22.io. Go to the little chat bubble that's at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, as you can see right here. I'll even click on it here for you so you can see. Okay, you put in your name, you put in your phone number, you put in your email, press chat, start chatting. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you. Joe Schmo. Yeah, let's put Joe Schmo. Okay, I'll put an E at it just to make it look better. And then we gonna put 555 555 5555. All right, it's an invalid number, but oh well, whatever. Matter of fact, do I have to put in the phone number? I think I do, don't I? Whatever. Let's put in, I'm gonna put in my junk email. Whatever. This is stupid. I feel like this is going, like, it's gonna freaking make it so that I can't do it, because I'm just gonna put in my number. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm not answering nobody's phone number if it's bullshit anyways. So let's do iCloud.com, and then we'll do, matter of fact, you know what? Nah, it's not in there. Whatever. All right, bet. Anyways, if we can bring that in there, okay? And then literally all you have to do is freaking start chatting with us. All right? Now, freaking, I'm not going to put in a chat because I don't want my team wondering, like, what the hell is going on? Like, who the hell is this playing with us or whatever? But, like, at the end of the day, you know, all you have to do is just come to the website, go to the little chat, put your information in, and somebody from my team is going to get in contact with you, all right, about, you know, the opportunity. All you have to do is just put in, hey, look, my name is Joe Schmo. I heard about, you know, the Light Beam program off of YouTube. They're going to give you information that you need, right? And it's simple as that. You literally, you get started right then and there, right? I'm basically going to give you a one-on-one, you know, session with me, you know, through video chat. And we're going to freaking talk about your goals. And we're going to talk about what you want to do. How do you want to grow? Where do you want, like, what lane do you want to be in? You know, how can you monetize the skills that you have or the skills that you want? And we're going to work towards that. And that's something that I do for free, completely for free. Mostly because of the simple fact that I know exactly what it's like to have potential and nobody recognize it. Or even if people do recognize it, they don't necessarily know exactly how you can utilize that to be your own thing, or something that's special, or something that can be fruitful. So for me, like, I'm trying to, be the difference. I'm trying to be the difference maker. I'm trying to be the person that I needed a long time ago. So, that's what the Lightbeam program is all about. So anyways, let's read this whole section again. All right. We are mission driven. I don't know why I always mess that part up. Dang. Reading is fundamental, and I always mess that part up. Anyways, we are mission driven, committed to empowering underserved communities and small businesses through initiatives like the Lightbeam program. All right. Which creates opportunities for the next generation of creative entrepreneurs. Okay. Like I said, our mission is two-part. We're here to help small businesses grow, and then we're also here to help creative entrepreneurs, right? We do this by connecting the two, okay? So we have the creative entrepreneurs who need affordable help, okay? And then we take that revenue that we're getting from those small entrepreneurs that are giving us money, okay? Those small business entrepreneurs that's giving us money. We then take that money and give it to the freaking aspiring creative professionals. That's why I call it a paid mentorship, because I'm training them on exactly how to do the job that they're going to be looking to do, whether or not if they want to create their own business for themselves, or if they just want to get experience under their belt, so that by the time they get out of school, if they decide to go to school or whatever, by the time they get out, they have a portfolio under their belt. They have experience under their belt, because of the unrealistic expectations that a lot of these job seekers be having, these employers be having on freaking Indeed or LinkedIn or whatever the case may be, wherever you do your job search at, that freaking they expecting people that's fresh out of school to have like 7 years of fucking experience, and pull that shit out of their ass like a goddamn rainbow unicorn. So that's where I come in. Because for me, these creatives are not getting paid less than $100 a job. And that's from just training. And that's completely free all from them. You don't, like I said, it's a free to join program. The Lightbeam program is a free to join program. You don't have to pay us a single dime. You just have to come, and you just have to show up when we tell you to show up for our meetings and our little sessions for training and stuff like that or whatever, so that you can learn, so that you can get the opportunity to be designated a small project, something that I can trust you with. Now, to be clear, my Lightbeam program, folks, they don't handle the heavy lifting. They get little projects like business cards, or maybe some a social media template, creating a social media template, or maybe some merch design or something for a brand that I that I can trust them to help, somebody who's already agreed to that. Now, this is the thing, the brands that I work with, The businesses that I work with, they have to opt in to let these individuals work on some of their stuff. And we will choose, or they can just go ahead and tell us, hey, go ahead and let the kids do it. And that's helpful, right? So then they give us that permission. Then we choose who gets that opportunity, all right, based off of how they're performing in the program. So it's all just it's we taking basically what we're doing is we're solving a problem on both sides of a fence. Okay? We're solving a problem because the small businesses need to be able to compete with the bigger businesses that are taking all of the talent but underutilizing them. Okay? But they don't necessarily have the funds in their budget to be able to buy into a whole creative department that those bigger conglomerates like a Walmart or a Target or whatever the case may be, at Amazon, they don't have the budget to get a whole creative department under their belt. You know, that's where we come in. So we give them a whole creative department for a fraction of that cost. Okay. And then on the other side of the fence, all of these bigger companies or whatever, they don't necessarily need the help. They got all the help they need. So if they do put in a job listing or whatever, they're literally making it impossible. They're making it impossible for somebody who's fresh out of school to land that position. They're making it impossible. They put out for entry level positions, entry level. They say entry level, but yet they're requiring you to have 2 to 3 years experience in graphics design. How is that possible? How? 2 or 3 years experience. Let me be more clear. It's 2 to 3 years of experience in whatever department or whatever industry they need you in. So if you ain't lying on those freaking job applications, you ain't landing nothing. So unrealistic expectations making it impossible for people to land jobs, and then it's even more impossible if you are a minority youth. Because I don't care what anybody say. I really truthfully believe that when they see on that application the ethnic back, like the race or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nobody telling me that there ain't no bias. All right. You can say whatever the hell you want. As somebody who has lived through it, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you think. All I care about is that I'm not just going to sit around and allow it to just keep on freaking happening and nothing be done about it. So this is why I'm here to combat that. All right. At least you ain't going to be able to tell my kids that they don't got enough experience. You might be uncomfortable with the color of their skin. All right. I can't help that. That's on you. That's on you. That's a you problem. And you need to correct that inside of yourself. But at the end of the day, what you're not going to say is that they're underqualified. Because I'm going to make sure that they get certifications. I'm going to make sure that they get the experience. We're not buying into the college game no more. We're not buying into the education industry no more. We're not buying into none of that. No, we're just buying into straight experience. Straight training. Industry standards. None of the fluff. Jump straight into your market. Jump straight into your industry. Get this money. Get to the bag. These kids, I got one of my kids, bright, brilliant. This kid is 17 years old. making $500 a project because I trust them that much. Like I said, these kids don't make less than $100 a project. The more they learn, the better they get, the bigger that freaking number gets. My goal is to get them to a point where I'm subcontracting them. That's the goal. My goal is to have them to the point where it's a business to business exchange. I'm close. I'm close to that goal. One. I'm trying to have 10 of those by the end of 2026. But I digress. Anyways, that's enough about the Lightbeam program. I'll make another video about that in detail. And yeah, I'll make more about that in another video. But let's move on. So anyways, why LB22 is the number one choice for small businesses, right? Like I said before, it's an all-in-one solution. We combine branding, marketing, e-commerce, saving you the hassle of managing multiple service providers. It's an all-in-one platform, okay? We do everything that you need. You need a website built. You need business cards. You need a logo. You need to revamp your color palette. You need, do you need do you need to host your website? Do you need a domain name? Whatever the case may be, we are here with all of the solutions in one spot. We have our own. I developed my own web builder because I'm a fucking genius. I'm a man with a vision. I'm a visionary. I'm out here creating the freaking change that I wanted to see. Okay? So instead of making excuses for myself, I became it. I became the guy. All right? I became the spot. And that's what I'm trying to teach people. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the world. That's what I'm trying to bring to the creative industry. That's what I'm trying to bring to the small business world. All right? That is my lane. And I'm happy to freaking provide it to y'all. All right? All in one solution. We have what creative company has their own web builder? Who even freaking goes into their freaking brain, like their brain housing group, and really think to provide that, to develop that on their own? I did. Cost effective. Number 2, cost effective. Get an entire team. Like I said, get an entire team of experts for less than the cost of hiring one full-time employee. Okay. Number 3, tailored growth strategies. From launching your business to scaling it, our strategies are customized to fit your goals. 4, transparent pricing. All right. We going to get into the pricing or whatever. But yeah, clear plan starting at $3,300 a month. Like I said, that is less than hiring a brand new graduate for for graphics design. Okay. Or somebody with my skill level with over 12 years in this industry. You damn sure not getting them for that price. Just one person. You get a whole creative team for that. $3,300 a month. Now we do have annual price plans and stuff like that gives you a discount, a huge discount or whatever, but we ain't going to talk about that right now. And the best part about it, there's no hidden fees neither. All right, that's just the price. The price you see is the price you getting. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that's going to be inside of like whatever has to be paid for your business, anything that has to like any like thing that has to be paid for like on our back end or whatever is fronted on our end. Okay, like we're gonna take the revenue that you're giving us or whatever, and we're going to utilize it the way it needs to be utilized. We're not gonna ask you for no more money. We understand that you're a small business. We understand that the budget don't get it don't get no bigger until it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm a Marine true and blue. One of the things that we're proud of is being able to do more with less. You know what I'm saying? Like oftentimes we do not have what we need. You know what I'm saying? So we have to improvise. We have to be resourceful. We have to be able to freaking, pull, wool like out of our fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm taking that experience and bringing it over here to this lane. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that I've been able to do. I've been able to, stretch a freaking a very small budget very far. You know what I'm saying, in the Marine Corps. So that's something that I'm good at. That's something that I'm going to continue to be good at. And that's something that I'm going to provide for my clients. All right. So like I said, there's no hidden fees. Everything that costs some money on the back end is going to be fronted on us with the money that you already given us. OK. Premium, whatever. Community impact. All right. We already talked about all of that. By working with LB22, you're not just growing your business, you're contributing to a brighter future for underserved communities. We already talked about that. All right. Your success is our mission. All right. At LB22, we don't just help businesses grow, we build brands, create opportunities, and empower you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Ready to elevate your business? Let us handle the heavy lifting while you focus on what matters most, your passion and vision. Empower your business, elevate your brand, experience the LB22 difference today. All right. Now, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of what you're getting and stuff like that or whatever, because I don't really want this video to be too long. We're going to have to do a part 2 on what's going on here. OK, so like I said, this is a subscription based brand empowerment company or whatever. This is America's #1 brand empowerment studio for small businesses and startups. Okay, you're going to save time with working with us. Focus on what you do best. We'll handle the rest so you can reclaim your valuable time. We have friendly support. Like I said, you hit this little chat bubble and then we'll be in contact with you as soon as you freaking submit the message. Okay. And trust me when I tell you, like my team is trained to be very professional, very friendly, very approachable, very attentive to your needs. Okay. So definitely better than freaking Chick-fil-A. Okay. You're going to save money. We already talked about that. And I'm going to go to the pricing section in a little bit just to show you what that's going to look like. All right. And again, you're going to grow your business. At the end of the day, this is a one-stop shop. There's not a single place on this on this World Wide Web where you can literally have in one spot a company that literally freaking creates your website for you, does the freaking graphics design for you, freaking does the marketing and material and all that different type of stuff, social media management and all that stuff. You don't have one space on the freaking internet other than lightbrand22.io that's going to be able to do that all in one stop, and also be able to give you the opportunity to be able to customize it on your own if you are a do-it-yourselfer. You know what I'm saying? So you can literally you get a login or whatever, and then you can log into the web builder, and you can literally do your own shit, manage your own shit or whatever in the background, just like on Shopify. At the end of the day, lightbrand22.io is literally the minority-owned, veteran-owned alternative to Shopify. All right, we trying to compete with them. We're trying to actually dominate over them. Okay, because at the end of the day, they might be a good platform, and I commend them, what I'm saying, for being, what they are, what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, bro, we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do better. There's way too many people that get on Shopify or whatever and don't know what the hell they're doing, and then freaking waste a bunch of their freaking money trying to get something to work, and they don't even know how to do it. They don't know how to freaking, do SEO. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to, really do market research. They don't know how to do it. None of the stuff that's gonna that's really required for them to be able to actually excel in the industry that they're trying to get into. A lot of people just go in there blind, thinking that as soon as they make their freaking Shopify store, that they're gonna instantly be successful. No, that's not how it works. You need other things to provide you that advantage, but they don't know that. All right. So they just go on there. They start telling, like, they put little products or whatever. They buy a little template or whatever, and then they put products on there. They try to do drop shipping, whatever the case may be. And then they freaking tell their friends, share it on Facebook groups or whatever. And then nothing happens. They don't get a single freaking sale. And then next thing you know, they just be like, this is all a waste of time. And then they give up. So that's where we step in, because at the end of the day, Shopify isn't going to necessarily they don't have a team there to freaking help you grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to freaking sit there and do your marketing. They're not going to create your logo. They're not going to freaking, make sure that your color theory is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to do that. They're not going to make sure that you have very aesthetically pleasing, visuals onto your, like, on your brands that's cohesive, and like across all like digital platforms, Facebook, Instagram, your website, your branding, your, like, all of that, your freaking merch, freaking business cards, whatever the case may be. If you freaking create a freaking magazine, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that needs to be very cohesive together. You know what I'm saying? It can't look like your Instagram can't not look like your Facebook, and your Facebook can't not look like your website. You know what I'm saying? So Shopify is not going to do that. Squarespace is not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to give you a team. They're not going to provide a team of professionals that actually know what the hell they're doing to be able to help you grow and help you do it the right way. Especially if you're a startup, you can't afford to be wasting money. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got the capital to afford one person, like if you got the capital to be able to afford one high quality person, it will behoove you to come this direction, because you're not just getting one, you're getting literally a whole team of professionals for the price of less, for a discounted price of one. You can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. All right. These are some client testimonials or whatever. These are a little bit of the brands that I've worked with in the past. Some of the more well-known ones. Okay. This is the pricing model. Okay. If you guys come to the website, I'm not going to read through all of this or whatever, but if you guys come to the website, you can read through all of this. If you click on it, it'll show you that it does go from monthly to yearly. So we do have yearly options that do, and like annual options or whatever, that do give you a significant discount. If you do the math, I know it looks a lot. It looks like a lot, right? But if you do the math, it's a significant discount. Okay. So let me go back. All right. And again, like I was saying, we have a very simple web builder. Okay. A very simple, easy to use web builder that you can utilize. If you wanted to do it, if you feeling creative, or if there was just something that you can't wait for my team to hop on it and change it for you or whatever, and you just need to go in there real quick to change just one little thing or whatever, you have access to your own back-end website, and you have we can even hop on the phone and freaking walk you through what you need to do if you wanted to do it on your own. I know I have clients that just insist on it, and I be trying to tell them, just leave it to us. Like, why do you give yourself these headaches and this anxiety or whatever? Just leave it to us. But they just be like, oh, well, I just feel like it would take more time. Whatever. I just let them do whatever they're going to do. And I tell my team to just go ahead and walk them through it. Be kind. They're very skittish. They're squirrely. Yo, if my client my client knows exactly who the hell they are. If they watch this video, they know who I'm talking about, and they probably laughing because I call them that all the time. I call them Squirrel Girl. I call her Squirrel Girl. Only Marvel fans will know what I'm talking about. Like, that's funny. But anyways, but yeah, we have a very simple to use, do it yourself system or whatever. If you did want to use one of our themes, one of our pre-built themes, and build your own website or whatever, if you really wanted to take it that route or whatever. But at the end of the day, the only way to gain access to that is to buy into one of the plans. So you're still going to get access to more than you get with any other place. You know what I'm saying? So even if you wanted to do it yourself or whatever, you still have the opportunity to be like, yo, I thought that I wanted to do it by myself, but this is proven to be a little bit more challenging than I thought. So I actually want you guys to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll take it from there, and we'll do exactly. You just tell us what you want. Tell us what you need. Give us the verbiage, that you want. We'll tailor make it because 9 times out of 10, your verbiage is going to be hot doo-doo water. So we're going to actually, professionally revamp it and edit it and freaking, create something that's actually going to work, and help you rank on Google and all of that good stuff or whatever. Right. So, but at the end of the day, we're going to let you do whatever. Like, it's your business. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to, tell you can't do something that you want to do. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's no skin off of my back. It's a subscription service. You're paying for this every month. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're paying for our services every month. So the longer it takes for you to figure out that we got your best interests at heart or whatever, it ain't hurting us. Okay, we're just going to sit there and keep the email strands, keep the messaging strands and all that stuff to prove that, hey, look, we did tell you that wasn't going to work. Okay, so we cover our ass around here. You know what I'm saying? Just in case people be trying to want some damn refunds or something or whatever. No, bruh. Like, if you would have listened to us, if you would have let me, do my job, then you would have been okay. All right. But at the end of the day, most of my clients don't have to go through that because they trust me. They trust my team, right? Because we deliver very good results. So they're like, look, I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. You guys are doing great work. Keep doing it. All right. So anyways, we do have a web builder or whatever. Like I said, we're competing with Shopify or whatever. So we trying to do the exact same things over here. Okay. This is the little contact form. You can either like I said, for the Lightbeam programmers or whatever, anybody who's interested into the Lightbeam program, or if you just if you're a small business owner or a startup that is interested in getting in contact with us and have some questions or anything like that, you would just fill in your name, Joe Schmo, email address, blah, 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 phone number, blah, 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 message, blah, 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 and then send the message and it'll go straight to my email personally. All right. But if you end up doing the little chat thing or whatever, that will go to my team. Okay. And here's just a little bit of information or whatever, where we're based at. We're based out of Sanford, Florida. And our little operation hours and stuff like that. And then we got like a little nifty little stuff like that. All of this, at the end of the day, I always say that, your presentation, like, your business is only as valuable as you present it. And my whole thing is like, I wanted to present my personality, and I wanted to present, what it is that, like, my mission and my passion and my drive and all that different type of stuff or whatever. And I wanted it to be presented in a professional package. That's why my website is very over the top. My website is very loud and in your face. I want you to come straight to my website, and as soon as you come in here, I want you to be able to see exactly what it is that I've done, what it is that I do, what it is that I like, what it is that you can get for yourself, all that good stuff. And I want you to be able to know exactly what we do it for, why we do it, and, all of that good stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And all of this is advertising in its own, like my website looks great. Uh, you, some of my peers might argue with me and say like, oh yeah, you're not doing it any like the way that they've taught us, or blah 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 blah, whatever the case may be, or whatever. I don't care. Like, this is my business and it's successful, and I'm gonna do it the way the hell I want. And my whole thing is when it comes down to the people who works with me or whatever, I'm gonna do it however you want. I'm gonna make suggestions or whatever as the professional on your side, as your consultant, you know. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the boss, and we're gonna give you what you want until you realize otherwise. You know what I'm saying? If you're going against what we're telling you to do. All right. But at the end of the day, we're your partner, and we're sticking with you as long as you stick with us. All right. Lightbrand22.io is a creative partnership. You know what I'm saying? We're here to help you as long as you are wanting to help yourself. All right. We're helping two different sides of an issue. Okay. And there is not a single other business out here that's operating the way we are. There's not one. I challenge you to give them. I challenge you to show me them so that I can start competing with them, because that's only going to make me better. You know what I'm saying? If I know that there's somebody else that's on my ass or doing it better than me, oh, that's even better. That's greater, because now I'm about to really go hard. All right. But at the end of the day, like, Lightbrand 22, yo, this business is real. I know a lot of people get on YouTube, especially small YouTubers like me, like I'm just starting or whatever. I did all of this. I created all of this, and I got all of this going without doing any of this marketing stuff. Like, without having to get on YouTube, without having to get on social media or do any of this stuff or whatever. It was just me with like boots to the ground. I started going door to door and started presenting this. You know what I'm saying? And I started talking to people, going to events, going to marketing, networking events, got myself registered on freaking sam.gov. You know what I'm saying? Started doing government contracting, started making relationships in that aspect or whatever, started getting vendors underneath my brand. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, damn, it's to the point now where it's just like, you started working with me. Like, I got so many connections in order to get you stuff. Like, I can get you jerseys made. If you got a freaking sports team, I can get you freaking, I can get you shit manufactured, like I literally have manufacturers that I work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, my connections is so freaking ridiculous, bro. Like, it's so ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did all of that. I literally did all of that with just social skills, bro. Like, just going out there and being me. And so now, it's to the point now where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to reach the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not the world. I'm really trying to reach the United States. Like, I'm really trying to get out there to communities that I cannot reach with my own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm on here and I'm on YouTube. I know I done talked about it. I done plugged it in a few of my last videos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is for, those people that, if you did watch those last videos or you saw the last videos or whatever, especially the one that kind of did a good little 500 something, close to 600 views or whatever. I was talking about, me getting out of the military and whether or not getting out of the Marine Corps as a sergeant, and whether or not that was the biggest mistake of my life. Right. Well, if you're here watching this video, then it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, of course I plugged in the business in that video, but I didn't really talk about it that much or whatever. So this is the video right now to tell you guys all about my business and to show you guys that my business is legit. My business is real. My business is doing real big business out here. Like I said, I'm literally in government contracting. Like, I'm literally doing work for the federal government. Of course, I'm going to be doing. Why wouldn't I? I was a freaking I'm a military veteran. I'm a United States Marine. Why would I not be doing government contracting? You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show you, like, bruh, I'm out here doing big moves. I'm doing big dollar moves. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm good enough for the federal government, if this business is good enough to be like serving the federal government and providing opportunities for people in that aspect as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, when it comes down to your small business or your startup, this business is good enough for you, man. It's the one-stop shop for you, the place that you will never leave. You will never want to leave, because at the end of the day, you become family when you join here, and we make sure that you grow. If something's not working, then we pivot. Like I said, that's the mentality of a Marine. That's the mentality of a warrior. We don't stop when it gets hot. We keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's the mentality that I'm bringing towards every brand that comes to work with me. That's the mentality that I bring forward and that I instill into every minority youth that comes to work with me, that comes to learn from me. Like I said, it's a paid mentorship, but it's free to join. Remember that it's free to join. You can start. I literally have one kid right now making $500 a project. Anytime I issue this kid a project, that's 500. No question, no haggling. I ain't even like, it's just because he got to a point where I trust him and I appreciate him enough that anything that I feel like I give him, he's going to crush it. So I just be like, off rip. Anything I hand you, 500 as soon as it's done. Once I look it over and I say it's good and I give it off to the 500 instantly. And these kids ain't making nothing 100. That's off the first assignment that I give them. Once I've trust them enough to start doing assignments, they're not making less than $100 a pop. They're not making less than $100 a pop. That's somebody that could be as early as 16 years old. I'm not doing anybody younger than 16, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, like, I really want people to be like here for it for real and like have a drive and a motivation. And I feel like when you lowered like in age, like lower than 16, younger than 16, you too silly. I don't got the patience for it, because I'm actually the one that's actually going to be sitting there and like teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one that's sitting there holding your hands. I'm me personally. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I don't got the patience, for little kid shit. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, I try to 16 is really pushing it. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it like 17 and up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's when you're starting to realize like, oh snap, dang, life is really about to hit me. Man, I really got to figure this out. I'm about to be graduating, or either that, I just graduated, whatever the case may be, or whatever. But, I try to keep it like 17 and up. And, people who, college is preferable. Like, if you in college, that's preferable. Or if you just fresh out of high school and you started working a job or whatever, and you trying to figure, something out that's in the creative industry or whatever, come hit me up. Because that's where you're going to end up getting the most value that you've ever received in your life. And you're going to end up being with somebody who's really going to pour into you and really make sure that you're going to be successful as you want to be. All right. But anyways, if you guys found anything valuable about this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be freaking, plugging in this business. I'm going to be freaking talking about, all different types of things that's going to be, beneficial and advantageous for you in the year 2025, starting a business and, getting along into your entrepreneur goals and all that different type of stuff or whatever. And we going to grow together, man. So like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos, any value. I'm telling you, I'm going to be providing a lot of value for you guys. A lot of the things that I don't know, because I don't know all. So I'm going to be actually getting on here and I'm going to talk a little bit, or actually I'm going to be showing, in real time me going through steps of learning, different things that'll help me out for my business and all that different type of stuff. And I'll be teaching things that I had to go through and learn the hard way and stuff like that, so that people can, grow as well and grow with me, you know. Right now, YouTube is popping, bro. Like, YouTube is popping. All these creators or whatever are blowing up overnight. And right now, this is the perfect avenue, for me to really expand my network, expand my reach, and really put in a huge difference into the communities that I'm trying to help. And if you guys freaking see any value in this, in the things that I'm doing or anything like that, I really implore you, if you made it this far into the video, to share it to somebody that could use this, or share it to somebody who could use the service, or some, like a little cousin, or your daughter or son, or whoever, you know what I'm saying, like nieces and nephews, whoever, a friend's kid, whatever the case may be. Yo, share it to them, because at the end of the day, you could be giving them the opportunity to make the biggest difference in their future. All right. I'm here to make differences. I'm here to change lives. I've already done it very successfully with a lot of people. All right. I've brung millions of dollars into people's pockets. I've developed brands that have dominated industries already. Okay. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You could be next. So, man, like I said, join the Light Brand team, man. We're here to win. All right. It's your boy Markeith with Light Brand 22. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.